Welcome to the King Boy Channel. Today here we are here to paint my engine. My goal is to get a little eye candy going on. I know a lot of times when you go to a lot of shows, they have the like the old classic cars that tend to have the hood popped up. They have the engine painted, the intake painted, engine bay. They have everything neat, the wiring neat. Cause like engine bay, the way you have your engine bay matters in a lot of shows. Like you don't really, it's not necessary at a small show, but when you go to a big show like Scraping the Coast, I mean, that's like a requirement, because a lot of people gonna see, like, when they hear your engine camming and hear it chopping and doing whatever it does, they're gonna be like, pop your hood, I wanna see how your motor like. So I'm trying to get everything nice and detailed. The goal is this year, this 2025 Scraping the Coast, we're gonna try to bring a hardware around. It's kind of hard because, like I said, Scraping the Coast, the way they judge the category, I think it's 97 to 2017, F250 and F150. And we already know 2017 F250 is all interlevel lifts. So to be able to even place in that category, that would be a dream for me. So the goal is detail. So today here we gonna clean up the motor. It's like I said, the motor has got over 200,000 miles. It's got oil everywhere on the motor. So I'm cleaning it up at the moment right now, trying to get everything nice and neat and shiny and pearly. And we're gonna paint the motor. Here, this is the oil pan and the valve covers. Look at the valve cover of the one I put oil in. It is covered in grit. Like, this is actually clean on the other side, or the passenger side, but the oil pan is decently clean. But the side I put oil in it, you can tell I missed the hole every time. So we trying to clean this up right here and make it look neat. Got this paper power sitting on it. I mean, I got it soaked. I need to put some more on it, because it needs a lot. It needs a lot. Definitely needs a lot. So the goal is to clean this up, and then we're gonna go ahead and paint it. Spraying it off a little bit. Doesn't matter if it gets under the sensors or well. You know, just trying to spray the main stuff off. There we go. Now we got some water pressure now. There we go. Cleaning it up. Got him. You might not be able to hear me because of this heater. Trying to get some heat on this right here, so it don't have no moisture out in the air or whatever. But I got them primer down finally. And not the best primer down. There was still some oil around this that I tried my best to get out, but there's still some oil around these boat holes. But I don't think it'll be too noticeable once I mount the boats in there. But I got the valve color mostly done. This was much harder than this side because of the oil. I mean, it took me a while to get the oil stains out of it. But I did the best I could. And trying to wait about another 3-4 minutes. Then I'm gonna go ahead and go back over with some paint. And yeah, I'm gonna have these valve covers done. Finally got all my plastic about done. Got my valve covers. This actually looked pretty close to. I'm glad I got with sunrise red. It's kind of hard to decide between sunrise and they had another type of red, but I'm glad I got it, because this is actually really close to my truck red right here. It's gonna look real good in the F-150. I don't know how long it's gonna last. I believe this is gonna be alright. This is the one I'm worried about, because this is where I feel the oil in. And as you know, when you feel oil in a vehicle, sometimes you waste some oil. And I'm hoping that I got out of the plastic, but the oil tends to want to soak in the plastic and the material. And when you paint over time, you know, heat in other areas, the water pretty much cause that oil to pour the paint off. Yep. I got my first coat of the metallic silver. Supposed to be matching my lip, but it looks more like chrome. It does not look like the silver of my truck. It looks really, really close to chrome. Like I chrome plated it or something. But, I mean, it don't spray that good too. It sprays like absolute crap. Like, it does not spray good at all. But I'm doing the best I can. This is the only piece I got to paint on my motor to match. So, hey, we just going from there. I finally got everything done. As you can see, I got my valve covers done. They looking good. Got my oil pan looking good. Hey, it's all coming together. I mean, trying to be detailed. You know, the main goal is the detail. Scraping the coast, you know, requires a lot of details, and that's a lot of flaws I had on my truck. And that's just one thing. I like, well, if I'm gonna build my motor, you know, a lot of times that people gonna ask you to pop your hood, so might well make it look neat too. So I got the silver pan with metallic silver pan and the red valve covers. So I got the motor about halfway done. As you can see, don't know how the paint gonna hold up. This is not high temperature paint. This is animal paint. So I made that may hose up. That may start flaking. Worst case scenario, it's gonna start flaking off. Best case scenario, if it holds, you know. Spin the motor around. It might be. See if I can do it with one hand. I got, as you can see, I guess it'd be better for me just get it straight like this right here. But yep, got the motor done. The reason why I did that right there, because when you have now picture this right here. When you look inside from the side of the lifted truck, I'm gonna have a little bit of fender gap where you can see off from the fender like what's going on. First thing gonna catch your eye is gonna be long tube headers and this right here. You should be able to see this right here if you were looking like somebody walk on the side of my truck and lean into my tire and look at my upper control arms and see how that done. They should be able to see the detail of that right there being done too with the long tube headers. I should have bought another can of metallic spray paint. I didn't buy another can. I forgot to actually, so I'm out of metallic spray. Because as you know, these motors got a big front cover that goes on the front on the two valves. So like a timing chain cover. So I'm planning on painting the timing chain cover silver. Then once I get that done, like I said, this is probably could have did a little bit better job, but hey, it'll do for the time being, especially being a motor. I mean, motor ain't gotta be flawless. It ain't like you powder coating the truck or nothing. So back there saying, I'm gonna do the front timing chain cover. I'm thinking about changing out the pulleys. I'll stick out my factory pulleys. There's a lot of junk over here. Somewhere in this junk. Bolts. That's just one of them. Okay, like how my pulleys is right here. They do make billets, like aluminum billets. I thought about buying the billets ones. They don't make them for a 2 valve, they make them for a 3 valve. But 3 valve, some of the pulleys and stuff are similar sizes and similar weight. So I'm probably gonna put the billet pulleys on there, you know, and make it look even more neat. You know, when I pop the hood, all the pulleys and accessories, you know, billet aluminum. Also, the plan is also red. I'm not gonna powder or paint the cylinder head. I mean, I thought about it, but I don't think it's be necessary. And again, I don't know. I haven't made my mind on don't want to paint the cylinder head now. It's already aluminum. I mean, it's already aluminum. Raw aluminum is already silver, so I don't know. I might paint that too. You know, put the red valve covers on top, and then I'm gonna do probably now since I got a red valve cover on top. I'm probably gonna do a silver intake. So I'm gonna go ahead and paint the intake silver. And then I'm gonna have the plenum that goes on top of the intake, because on the floorboard, I wish I had one on me right now. I don't have one actually on me, but that's a piece that's a plenum, what they call it, that goes on top of the intake. I'll probably do that red. Then I might do the whole K&N air tank, cold air tank silver. You know, just the details. You know, just basically trying to clean everything up, make everything look neat. You know, I fixed this cylinder right here, so she ready to go. I've been coming in here and keeping so much WD-40 and PV blast as I can, or soaking these walls so they don't start showing on surface rust. But everything still look good so far. Basically, all I got left is that's a crank gear piece like this right here. I ordered a billet one of these. I don't know if I actually need it. I probably could have just reused this right here, to be truly honest. But I decided to order a billet one. I mean, I heard that these things can break, and I don't know if it could or not. It's probably not gonna break with the power, because it may be making like 350 at most, maybe 375. So I think it actually I could have probably just even used this, but I decided to just buy a billet one. I mean, why the hell not? You know, it's stronger, so maybe it'd be better or something. Definitely, I could have reused this water pump too, but because this water pump is actually pretty decent shape. But I just ordered a new one because I don't want. I mean, if I'm going this far in, I got the motor auto tore apart. I might well make it look good. You know, you see, I got a whole lot of shit right here on the table, but we working on it. So I saw my hose. Also, I'm gonna have to order new heater core hose because if you notice this piece right here, this is the piece that goes inside the motor. It actually, I mean, as soon as I touched this right here, it just broke off. So there's a lot going on right here, but we slowly coming on. We gotta get. The plan is to try to get this thing running pretty soon. Yeah, the plan is I'm trying to get this thing running. I'm hoping I can get it running late January, early February. I don't know because I don't know all the problems I'm running into. Because I know for a fact that that piece, once I get the motor in time and all degreed and back on like all built together, next issue is getting it back in the vehicle because I don't have a gentry crane or nowhere no lift to lift the engine that high. So I got to figure out how to get the engine back in the vehicle. And then once I get the engine back in the vehicle, I'm hoping that I don't have to redo my entire fuel line system. I don't know on the 2 valves when you can, like, I think factory fuel lines can support up to like 40 pounds injectors. Cause the plan is I'm gonna swap out to like 40 pounds injectors, and I believe that I might have to change fuel pump. I'm not for sure because I gotta do some more research on it. Having, you know, a lot of this stuff, like I said, they don't do a lot of stuff like this in my truck body style or in 11 gens. It's not a lot of videos. Like I'm kind of going off of what they do on 2 valve Mustangs on the new edges. So don't really know what all I need right there. I'm just kind of just going one thing at a time. I also I guess the next big issue is gonna find somebody that can tune it. You know, not a lot of people tune 4 around here in the Mississippi area. Mostly LS, hit that back. Nobody even touched the 2 valves or older motors. It's just mainly LS around here. LS and Mopar. So yeah, we slowly coming on. I'm gonna keep y'all updated. Also, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's because by the time I post this video, it's probably gonna be after Christmas and before. I'm hoping I can post it before New Year's Eve. So yeah, this is the King Boy channel, keeping y'all updated. It's been a struggle because, like I said, my doors almost done. My doors are almost done for my truck. The guy's got the hose cut out. I might show a little picture here. He's halfway finished with it. So I'm also might be one of the few 11 gens around here with fully custom built doors. Because we also gonna be loud. Like detail this year, like 2025 scraping, we are gonna bring some pressure. Like we are gonna bring pressure on like pressure like the things we doing now. I feel like this is to the stream. Cause I see all these inner level shows. I see all these big giant coilover lifts, and it's time to step it up. And I got the FTS lift, and I believe I can step up the quality. So we are bringing the pressure. This year, the goal is least place in the top 3. At least get a trophy. I don't know. I don't care if it's 3rd place, 2nd place. Y'all might see me fall out if I get 1st place out there. But if I can get 3rd place, hey, I don't prove some shit because that's a lot of money down there. A lot of people that got way more money than I got, and to compete with them, hey, that's a accomplishment for sure. But this is the King Boy channel, keeping y'all tuned. We bringing the pressure. Hey, we out.